When it comes to security breaches, the vast majority occur because of security hygiene-related issues. Sometimes devices are misconfigured, or technologies are simply not implemented. In either case, your environment is left vulnerable to breaches that were likely preventable. With Microsoft Secure Score, we want to ensure that you can achieve the full potential of what Microsoft 365 has to offer. With it, you get the visibility, guidance, and controls you need to maximize your hygiene and security posture. Microsoft Secure Score has a brand new home and a new, improved look and feel in Microsoft 365 Security Center. The Microsoft 365 Security Center has a home page rich with dashboards. Each of these spaces are designed to provide security administrators with the tools they need to take full advantage of Microsoft 365 intelligent security capabilities and drive maximum security posture improvement. The Microsoft Secure Score overview page displays your secure score. Your score is represented as a percentage of possible improvement actions you have implemented within your tenant. The more actions you have implemented across your environment, the higher your score. When represented as a fraction, the denominator is the maximum number of points you can achieve within your environment. It includes points for both licensed and unlicensed Microsoft 365 products. If you want to see your score relative to the maximum you could achieve with the products you currently have licensed, you can select Include and then Achievable Score. Let's zoom in on the Secure Score breakdown. Your score is composed of 5 subcategories that mirror those found in Microsoft Threat Protection. These include identity, data, device, apps, and infrastructure. In most cases, these numbers are updated in near real time, and they factor in over 100 improvement actions and recommendations across Microsoft 365 security, which includes Windows, Office, Enterprise Mobility Plus Security Suite, Azure, and more. To the right, the Actions to Review section of the page provides a roll-up of improvement actions which have or will impact the overall secure score. We can quickly see actions which have regressed, actions recommended to be addressed, actions planned to be resolved, and improvement actions we've chosen to accept as risky. We can also determine if new improvement actions were recently added or updated by Microsoft via product updates. The top improvement actions list shows the most impactful improvement actions to focus on. In the list, we can see how Secure Score will be impacted, the status of the action, and which category they fall within. Farther to the right, the Comparison section of the Overview dashboard lets us see how our security posture stacks up to other organizations which are similar in size and licensing. We can quickly see that our aggregated score of 43% is higher than organizations like ours in general. A custom comparison can also be used to help us compare ourselves with organizations that may not be like them in terms of industry or size, but should maintain a similar posture nonetheless. Comparing our secure score to organizations provides relevant qualitative data to identify the type of score we should be striving towards. The Improvement Actions page provides a comprehensive, stack-ranked list of recommended improvement actions. Let's look at some parameters to sort the list and help make the best implementation decisions. Moving left to right across columns, we see the rank score, which is used to stack rank the list based on security value and the impact each item has, followed by the score impact, which factors heavily into the cost-benefit equation of the improvement action. We may choose to implement low-cost, low-hanging fruit for easy score wins. Or our team may decide to tackle the higher security impact and possibly more complex items where gaining the points are harder to win. Most likely, your team will take a holistic approach, choosing a range of improvement actions based on additional information accessible here. Next, we see the Points Achieved column. In the case of the Require MFA for Administrative Roles Improvement Action, 2 of 10 points have already been achieved. This may motivate the team to finish implementing actions close to completion or identify valuable actions which should move into the implementation queue. We can also quickly see the status of improvement actions, those which are planned, still to address, are completed, or for which you've opted to utilize third-party solutions. Microsoft Secure Score allows you to aggregate points for non-Microsoft solutions to paint a comprehensive and accurate picture of your security posture. Next, we see the Regressed column, which identifies improvement actions that have lost points in the last 90 days. We'll explore this in more depth later. In addition to being able to sort improvement actions, Microsoft Secure Score's filter and group by features are powerful tools to distill this comprehensive list. For instance, The Chief Information Security Officer, or CISO, may have given us a secure score improvement goal to achieve. By selecting Planned and To Address, we can quickly identify improvement action candidates and work the team hasn't executed yet. Further, we can then group those items by status to quickly segment them. Armed with actionable items, the list can be exported into a spreadsheet to be shared with stakeholders, decision makers, and team members. We can also drill into improvement actions individually with a click, providing all the information needed to mitigate this security risk to our organization. We quickly see a description of the improvement action and a one-click Manage button to navigate to attack surface reduction rules. The at-a-glance section of the page details the category of the action, in this case, identity, what kind of threats are protected against, and the applicable product. But there is another dimension you might consider before implementing the recommendation, which is user impact. A high user impact may cause you to deprioritize another action in the short term. Conversely, a low user impact may motivate the team to score a quick win with little impact to the productivity of the organization. The implementation section helps our team identify prerequisites, next steps, and the current implementation status of the improvement action. Once you have started using SecureScore to improve your organization's security posture, the next step is to maintain and improve it over time. The History workspace is designed to help you do just that. At the top of the space, you will see a chart that shows your score over time and the list of improvement actions that have been added or possibly regressed over that time frame. The time frame shown with the history chart defaults to 90 days, but it can be scoped to different preset options or to a custom date range if you want to see a score over a specific time frame. The history chart can also be filtered by security domain, so if you're the identity and access control related administrator, you could filter the view to the identity related scores and improvement action changes. Like the Improvement Actions page, you can export data from the present view of the table to an Excel file to drive reports in apps like Power BI. The Metrics and Trends dashboard provides security administrators with views that are ideal for conducting a posture improvement discussion with leadership and the CISO. Here we can explore the trends and factors that have generated our overall secure score on a more granular level. The data visualizations on this page make data easier to understand, like detecting patterns, trends, relationships, and outliers. We again see our aggregated secure score at 43%, which is the percentage of improvement actions implemented versus those suggested by Microsoft based upon our Office 365 license. One of the questions we frequently hear is, what score should I aim to get? We can't tell you this, as every organization is different and will need to find the right balance of security and productivity. Success criteria will be different for each organization. We've set the zones based upon the following. There are 32% of improvement actions and associated points which are vital to the security of the organization. That is our lower limit, or the percentage which is described as bad. There are 18% of improvement actions and associated points which have a high impact to the security of the organization, which when added set the threshold for a good score at 50%. When looking at the secure score visualization, we can see our current score. The blue arc is beneath the green or good zone, not bad, but could be better. That tells us that the organization's security posture is solid, though there are opportunities for improvement, the purple arc. To help you set goals, we provide two other secure score trends you can use to evaluate your performance. The first is the rolling average secure score of organizations like yours. The second is the rolling average secure score based upon a custom comparison. We can see that over the 90-day period, our organization's score has remained steady, with the tick up followed by a slight dip. This informs us that in comparison to our organizational peers, we've remained relatively steady, while they have experienced a significant dip in the last month. To the right, we can see how our secure score has changed, a 7% increase. We can also see that during the period we achieved 55 points, which were offset by a regression of 16 points. Each improvement action changed during the period is listed along with the number of points added or taken away. Obviously, the regression of points is having an impact on our overall secure score and is likely to require an explanation when reporting to our CISO and company leadership. If we evaluate the regression trend histogram, we can see that within the last month, we've had a spike of regressions. Regressions can be caused by things like changes to our environment, such as adding new machines to our network. Secure Score allows us to quickly identify and mitigate regressed actions, empowering us to stay on top of changes to our security landscape and posture. Lastly, the Risk Accepted trend details the number of improvement actions over the period we've chosen to accept as is based upon organizational criteria and constraints, such as having minimal security impact, a high cost to implement, or high impact to users. We can see the trend is moving in the right direction, down, and again, Secure Score gives us immediate access to those improvement actions assigned the status of Risk Accepted. So, in review today, we saw some key Microsoft Secure Score features, including an overview rich with relevant data and KPIs, complete and comprehensive list of improvement actions to drive our Secure Score up, history of the improvement actions we've implemented over time, detailed metric and trend data presented in intuitive and easy-to-understand visualizations. As you can see, Microsoft Secure Score not only provides visibility into your organization's security posture, it also gives you the tools to maximize it. Thank you.